Hey guys, morning. Hey Trey, morning. Morning guys. Morning. Just let me see a few things. Alright guys, morning everyone. Morning, sorry. I was is it worth to get in Apple? I don't I mean today it would be like a lot of times if you look at the history, Apple had sell the news after the event it sold. So if you play before you can look at the technicals, but yeah, I would not. Um, all will in the yeah, morning guy, morning Jay Patel. Apple fell today, Apple sell off. Fiverr on high alert. Morning signed up pray force. Cool. And okay, cool. That's awesome. That's cool. I'll be updating more. I think some people suggested day trading, so I'll be updating what I look and how you can do kind of day trade too. So that's good. Thanks. About Zoom and everything. So let's get it started, right? So let's look at Apple's. Everybody is looking at Apple. So again, right, Apple had a huge run. We are still a little bit up from yesterday, but not too much. But look at that, we yesterday literally gapped up and we had a huge run. But one thing I wanted to kind of show you guys was how you can actually play day trade, right? So I'm gonna do, let's say, 5 minutes. So you are day trading 5 minutes, right? So Apple, like every day, you probably notice what happened is we opened up slightly, then we had a sell-off, and sometimes sell-off can go really down too. It does happen. Excuse me. So but what happened yesterday was, yesterday if you look at what always you need to look at the QQQ, look at the SPY, both were really doing well. So this is a 5 minutes, look at that exact same pattern, right? We open up a little bit of pullback, we open up a little bit of pullback, not too much pullback. So SPY and QQQ were stronger than Apple. So what do? Look at Apple again. You can literally draw a VWAP. That's all I do. I don't even overcomplicate. Look at a VWAP, right? Maybe 5 minutes has 15 minutes. Yeah, kind of see that. So pretty much same pattern. Even in like 1 minute, probably more clear. It's not doing VWAP per 1 minute, some reason, I guess. But look at that, we pull back. So we up high, you don't really buy here because we don't know, it's just making a direction. We went back down, and you can literally draw a trend line right here. If you draw a trend line right here, we kind of started going down and we broke that. But you don't just get in, right? Look at that, we are above VWAP. That's a positive sign. We are above back. Actually, I don't even get in. What I do is I test the day high, which is this one, right? A lot of times I call like pattern breakout, right? Like a draft king for a longer time frame. You apply the same concept here. If you look at this and look at that, we broke out here, right here. We broke out day high. We are above VWAP, so that's a, so literally you can just break out and maybe put your stop loss a little bit below down just to trade. It can go up and down again. It doesn't always do that, but look at that. If you did that, I actually got in somewhere around here few, and I sold something around here cause trend was breaking up. Then I did not get it. I did short it a little bit quick right here. I thought it was too overextended, and it actually kind of almost pulled back, then came down. But always, right, when you are do trading, like look at the different time frame, all the same concept. Draw a trend line from, if you enter right around here, put a stop loss somewhere, you need a little bit room, and once you do that, draw a trend line, right? Draw a trend line going up and up. That's almost from what? That's almost from 20 till 23. That's $2-3. That's a good money, right? $3 up. That makes you like almost $300 for if you are in the money, and if not, probably like 100-200%. That's an easy money. And also the other things, you look at the overall day, right? Did you see any stock red? That means like really awesome day. Everything was going up, nothing was going down, right? So those are really good day. You need to, sometimes what you have is like days if you like market is there's bad news or something. Yesterday we had Apple event, everything was good, and literally there was so much momentum. And if you look at also, if you look at a lot of stock, not only Apple, right, pretty much everything like Amazon pretty much had the same exact pattern. Look at that, a little bit didn't even that had that much pattern. It was really opened up strong, but with boom, it has a little bit minor pullback. Apple didn't even have pullback. And look at that VWAP, it always used to come to VWAP, so that you don't really buy here. That's why I say when the stock is really up and up, it could go up too, but there's really less chances. Usually it corrects and tries to come to the touch VWAP, right? So you don't buy here. You don't buy here, like there's less chances. I mean here you did make money, but it's not a good risk reward, maybe you VWAP holding it, maybe get here somewhere. But look at the date, look at the trend. Pretty much Apple, Amazon, and Facebook has exact pattern. Look at that, exactly same. Up, then had a little bit pullback, boom, then kind of went to the VWAP, just exactly where we started. So let's get it started. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, click that like button, and yeah, we gonna talk. Thanos sleeping, I guess, today, but let's get it started. Maybe once they get online I can add everyone, but let's get, okay. Apple sell off, Fiverr, okay, how about rooms, puts an Apple, morning, DKNG, thoughts, SPY. So I'm gonna look into all the tickers. So let's go to daily. So yesterday was really great day. I mean, if you did not kill it, I mean, yeah, I mean, what to tell, right? Kinda everything making head and shoulder though right now, a little bit up, but okay. Here, definitely we are definitely up, and opening a little bit of higher than yesterday. So major resistance I see is around 82. So depending of the day, but pretty flat out futures and everything, and also the volume was not that much. So I think we may touch, if we do strongs, we may test it 81, 82. But I don't see really strong market as of now. Let's see how that goes. QQQ doing the same thing, a little bit up. We are also, remember, we are almost at the top. So I think once we, that would be double top too. So once we go in this area, we can actually get a pullback. And if you look at that, for a few days we've been just going high and high every day, gap up, gap up, gap up, right? So usually if that happens, we may do a little bit of pullback. And a lot of people, what they do is like, oh, it's going up, and they are late to the party, then load with the all the calls weekly, and boom, we go down, and it just, all the money you made on the up you lose on one day. I don't want to see that, right? So that's why always play risk manage. So what else we have? um, yeah, DKNG leap, DKNG. I have some leap. I also added some shares, and they are doing great. So if we look at, there was a previous time high. So that's some support right around here. So 51. I feel like we are going higher too. We're going 52 first. There's some resistance right around there. 52, 54. 52, 54. I think it was, so this is a bottom out area, like a very good resistance actually. Like we had resistance here, support, support, support. So we right bounce off, right bounce off. I think it was like 20-day EMA too. If you look at EMA, what are those? No, not the volume. I want to look at EMA 21 and 50. So almost touched 50, but yeah, almost touched 50, but right bounce up, good support, and seems like there was a good opportunities. I think we are going back there, kind of making smaller head and shoulder though. So we may, even if we do that, we may probably get 55, then pull back. Uh, if you look at this, but Fastly never did that. If you look at Fastly, literally, yeah, it made a head and shoulder but never went down. It just boom up, made it high, and it's been really strong. And other thing was net. I was telling a lot of people to get in net, and I had a leap. I actually believe in the company and got around somewhere around 33, 34, something I don't remember, but somewhere around here. And look at that. I mean, we are what, 55 within few days. That's like one of the best runner. Look at that. Yesterday it literally went from 47 to 57. That's like 20%, man. And net is usually cheaper, not even that expensive. So let's look at, see if it's not QQQ cup and handle. Hi, hey everyone. Zoom. What does it mean when there's a call premium for only 0.01? Maybe some lotto, right? So if you have Apple like 140, 150, probably they're one. I don't know what you mean, but DKNG, Penn, Disney, Intel. So Disney had a huge news yesterday. So they gapped up. Yeah, gapped up pretty high. So from here to here, I mean, if you got in, that's a 200, 300% call. So major support I see is around this area. I mean, resistance right around here. They're smaller, so we may actually hit to 31, almost 32, then pull back. But if we breach, we are probably going to 30, 34, 35. A lot of noise right there. But yeah, they had a news gap up, so really good. That's probably strong. We may usually get, don't want to get in really early, want to see. Sometimes we just have sell the news, right? So we may kind of go and correct. So make sure it forms the trend. Haven't looked at Penn. Downtrend on the short, but we have some support around 63, 62, 63. Yeah, 62, 63, good support around there. Yeah, so I'll watch out in this area. You could actually go long if it holds it. Today also kind of looks iffy, but if it holds, that would be good. Let's look at okay, Apple, buy. Net Apple will have sell off. Yeah. Well, depending how up you are, right, and your plan. So if you are up, you can sold it. If you are like really deep in the money, AXP. Descending wedge. I don't know which time frame you're talking about. I do not see that, but look at that. That's a beauty. like it's kind of range bound, right? This is really range bound, uh, right around here. So there are some resistance right around here in 107. So banks, financials are in high watch, but really nice range bound, almost 96 with this. So if you look at this financial, these are really cheap options. You could actually lower here. So somewhere, yeah, good support around this area, right? So if you go long, like literally a lot of risk reward, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 or 12. So 3 weeks out, right? 3 weeks out, almost took 3 weeks out. So really good support. If you reject, maybe we are going here. So really good range bound. So these are really good setup too. So if you want to play right now, we are right around resistance, so be careful. We rejected that multiple times around this area too. We kind of breached that area, but see the momentum, right? Big candle, small candle, small, so losing the buyer's momentum. So let's see if it breaks out, we could literally go to 14 15, but we need to see. This is not really breaking out, and also look at the volume, it's kind of decreasing, right? So we need like huge volume like this. So look at that volume overall really decreasing, so not a good sign. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get plug. Okay, plug had a nice breakout, right? Was it plug? Yeah, I think it was a plug. Yeah, plug has a huge breakout. I love those setup. Look at that. Look at that. Huge breakout right from here. One of the best. Exactly like Boeing. We touch it, we touch it, we touch it, and boom. You could literally enter here at 14, and we are what, like 17, 18. And these are really, and a lot of people got into, and it's been so strong every day. Oh my god, yesterday 18%. And look at the volume, there's a lot of interest coming in institutional too. So if you breathe, I think we are probably going to 1340. This one looks really strong. Nothing pre-market, but let's see how it opens. I'm adding SE whenever, every red day I'm adding SE. I like the company. I'm adding long term, so adding a lot of those. Man, Tulo, I want to pull back in Tulo. This thing just goes up. People looks great as well. MA Visa all looks great. Look at that. This was my get in right here, and we are already up like what, 36 till 54, doing really good. That's why when you, if you get weekly, like it can go just on the sideway and you lose. That's why you get. So we are open, and looks like pretty much SPY is a little bit negative. QQQ is positive. Let's look at Apple. Apple big event coming in. It's a little bit of sell off, but we need to kind of make a base. Also, you don't have to trade every day. Like if you are up nicely, you are happy, you don't need to trade. Let's look at some of the questions. Well, I'm gonna look into crowd. Okay, CGC, all the weedy stocks are really doing great. Looks like people are smoking again, huh? Yeah, I would wait for 15-20 minutes just to see settle down the dust, see what's going on. But let's look at the CGC. Man, did anybody caught CGC here? See, there was a lot of resistance right around this area. I mean support. We gapped up right here, and strong day, strong day. Today kind of flat, but uh, so there, yeah, there was some strong, some support and resistance right around here. So we are in this round range bound, but if you go, like if you breeze this, we are going to 20s again. That's pretty clear. But look at that, that's a massive move from 15 to 17, from 18 to 19. And let's look at some of the other things I was looking. Let's look at Snow Baba. I think Snow had some good news. So slowly curling up. Snow is like really making that tight range. If you look at here, man. So possible breakout here. Snow is really, it went literally here, 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 right? So very tight. Uh, Still very initial, but a lot of interest. One thing is like volume is dying down though. So and we don't have much data around this, so not a good base, but really tight bound on Snow. I'm gonna look at the Netflix and Tesla. Okay, look at this beauty. Okay, so that descending, it needs to break this. This is key area. 50 breakout would be really good. 50 breakout would be really good for Netflix. I want to make a good chart on this one. So this was such a beauty, man. This support holds so nicely for Netflix. Oh man, right at trend line too. That's huge. Look at maybe green. People like green. Netflix, oh man, it's up but 250. 250 breakout would be really great, but today is kind of iffy day. Not really like market. Yesterday we had a strong day, so I don't see any good play literally. So pretty much we are all flat. But Netflix 150 will be massive. I mean 550. Look at this. It's right on the trend line and right on the support, and what the heck? Carvana. What happened to Carvana? Pins. Pinch and zoom. Pinch and zoom. Pinch and zoom. Okay. Okay, Carvana had, oh. See, look at that. I didn't even do it today, but we had this descending channel, and did it open like this, or did it gap up? I guess we opened like this, but look at that. Just I had this before, not even right now, but just broke that trend line, and boom, we literally went from this what was that, 10 to 20. Wow, 25. Huge within, was it like 5 minutes? Jesus Christ. Oh wow. Look at that. In the smaller time frame, you could literally get in like 14, 15, and boom, missed it. But I didn't knew that. I didn't even look at. Uh, yeah, crowd looks good. Yeah, it was out of my this, and still, if you extend this, we are still in an up channel, right? So if you extend this, we broke out of that, but we are still holding it. So you can actually, if you are long, you can hold it as long as you keep that, right? So just necessarily some pullback after a while, but doing really strong. uh, Fastly is doing great as well. Look at that, man. Only wish I should have got like more. I got in somewhere around here, but mostly stocks. Man, I had 200 stocks somewhere around here. I got sold at 90 something, but jeez. So today, mostly like big techs are down, but maybe Fastly, Carvana looks good. Maybe a little bit needs some pullback, but yeah, Fastly is doing great too. So some people have SPY puts, not too much, but yeah, this doesn't look like a really good call day, except in very few ticker. Those days are really good if you are looking for long-term portfolio. Just add some the red days. So that's what I do. Well, let's go. I need Apple lower. Apple will definitely go lower. I mean, you need to wait. Yeah. I was tell like Twilio is non-stop, man. Twilio is already like, oh man, these things never stop, man. I wanted to pull back. They were doing some acquisition, and this was really good time for Twilio, man. I added few stock, but yeah, Twilio, it's not going anywhere. It's a monster, literally. Okta is kind of same. Very nice range bound. Then it flew through it from 91 to this. Oh shit! Apple puts would be nice. Huh? It's already went pretty down. Oh shit! Apple is clearly in downward trend, man. That was a massive sell-off. I think it will get bought up later in the day. Let's see. Netflix. SPY puts. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can actually get. We are pretty, downward. Yeah, you can get actually. SPY. We probably need some pullback. Literally, for me. Um. Yeah, we literally went. Yeah, definitely. And also, we are reaching that double top, 157. So yesterday we had 153. A little bit up would have been good. But yeah, we're definitely pulling back. I definitely feel like we are going to 34 in a week or so, probably. We are. It's a little overextended, right? So whenever something goes like this up, like look at that, this up then down. Like usually this up, then we usually have some pullback. Like look at this. This was seem crazy. So this has been pretty crazy. Gap up, gap up, gap up. So definitely, it's put probably a good idea actually. I like that actually. Even in queues, because yeah, we had like way too many gap up, gap up, gap up, gap up without any of them decent red days. So definitely something to look into. Jeez, this TDD and even Amazon is just $3 down. Jesus, so pretty strong. It's just the Apple pretty beating down, and Tesla not really. But overall, the market looks really flat, not really strong. I see strength in some of the growth stock, but other than that, pretty straightforward. So, what do you think of SBA puts? Yeah, I do Bitcoin. I do Bitcoin, Adan. So one thing I was looking was Clorix. CLX, I think. Okay, so we are in an uptrend 17. Oh wow, jeez, always happen. Man, I hate this. I wanted to put credit spread on 2009. I mean 210, 1000. It's way up. I would have got like more premium this morning, but I missed it. I don't know why that happened. Looks good. Okay. What else? If you guys have anything, let me know. Other than that, also don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. Do you want to talk? I mean, I don't know. What do you want to talk? I have Bitcoin. I invest in those mostly than trading actively, but I do trade a little bit. Zoom. I haven't looked at Zoom, but I'll just go through all and call it a day, I guess. Yeah, Zoom also had a very nice this seemed like snow, right? Really congested, then broke through it, and yesterday was a red day, but today looks really good. So 499, it's pretty decent. So probably we go up, and I think Zoom has some event coming in this week too. So looks looks really good. It just people looks good. This TDD was like 400 like few days ago, 424, right? It literally flew through it, man. What are like almost 425 to 633. So let's look at Beyond. Beyond. Oh wow, Beyond has a massive sell-off. Okay, so we went almost 200, then back up. See, if you're holding it, like we broke through that really parabolic, right? So parabolic, I would literally get out right around here, even not here, because when parabolic goes, it can drop like as it goes up. It's like a straight line, right? Trend line. So usually you need to have a very tight. So probably you would have stopped out yesterday itself, since it was really up, really quick, right? You already made so much money from 65 to 90. So yeah, I think we went over to. Yeah. All right. That's about it. If you have any. Okay. Okay. Let me see what they're saying. You have to talk to me about. Yeah, message me. Send me a message. I have an email or something. Yeah, send me then what you wanted to put. Look at Tesla. Diksha. So Tesla has been in this range bound so much, and it really need to break this level. I would not even drop right here, somewhere around here. It needs to break that 4950 area. So really struggling that, but making a nice, very tight, like it's making it's coiling, it's getting, so it's gonna go up or down big, but it just the volume is decreasing, but really in this area like 2040, 2040, 2040, so many days, right? So it needs some news, some good news, or even bad news will drop it, but just in this area. So I would probably, I'm selling some puts credit spread around 500, 480, 490, 500, 510. So kind of collecting money. I should probably do on the downside too. So that's both way money, but pretty much that's about it. Mm, 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 mm. Casper and CRSP and Fiverr. CRSP. Oh yeah, kind of look like a bull flag, not downward, but like, but really. So this is the key area, right? So this one you want to watch like literally this area. So break of this area with a good volume would be really good. One like 100 mental number two, so 100 break up this area with some good volume will be really huge. You can see that we tested this one couple times before, and we are testing it right now too. 1 2 3 4 5, almost 5 days right here. It's kind of rejecting, right? So we can reject and go back to this 79s area, which is pretty key, or 85 first, then 79. We can go there, but if you break through, that's a potential upside. And also always need to make sure we need a good volume, but that's a very key area. Fiverr, I think. Man, Fiverr. FIVR. Yeah, FVR. Man, I miss Fiverr, man. Like during the IPOs, we're buying at what 20s or something. Yeah, 1820s. I remember that. And dang, literally from. So it opened up what? It bottomed 40, then went to 20s, 18. That's when should have bought it, but went to 20s again in March, huh? But after that, literally like it's skyrocketing. One of the very strong one. But yeah, I don't see any base, so this would have been good area 126 area, maybe somewhere around 159, but right now it's just up, so I really don't see any good base, so I wouldn't really enter it, but it's still in a good uptrend. We could make a trend line and it's kind of maybe get in. Don't, I mean, I'll try to pull back and get in at this trend line, not just get in there. But yeah, with the day trade, like if you're looking at 5 minutes something, one thing is like volume is very dry. You can look at the candle, right? So that's not a good thing. But if you do 50, yeah, you can actually do maybe break out of this 73 label, get in, and add some VWAP and see where we are. We are above, so that's good. But yeah, maybe pull back on, you can get in. IBM 31 call. Can I roll it to later day? How do I do that? Yeah, roll it is basically you close that and open other one. It's the same thing. Roku, eBay. Okay, so Apple, Roku, eBay, IBM. Man, I haven't done IBM. IBM is slow. I mean, it's not bad, but oh, IMB. I don't know. Yeah, IBM. Not right now. I mean, you can short it, looks like, but seems like it kind of rejected that area, and we are down. So we are probably going to 122s and probably more. But it's been range bound though, very range bound. So if you're doing puts spreads, really good in the range bound. Like put it a little bit below this, put it below up that. It's just always range bound. So iron condor, great. So for those range bound, those strategy work. You're just collecting money every day as the day pass. So uh, Roku, Apple. I'm gonna sell some puts on Apple. I have some with the leaps. Again, Roku. I don't see really good setup. I won't really enter here. It's just consolidating in that, and we gapped up, and we really went up from that Peacock news. That's when I had Peacock news, and we literally went really high from there, from literally 160 to 225. But yeah, uh, and look at Apple. Apple looks weak. So kind of making like a bear flag. See, boom, boom, bear flag. So we may kind of go head down. Look at that, it's in consolidation. If you do VWAP, way below that, that's a bearish pattern. But we may kind of go there, then come down. So keep on watch. So unless they announce something, so event is on like 1, I think 1 Eastern or something. So if they announce something really big, we may actually get something big, but other than that, it could be Just the okay day. No, you lose it, right? So it's not like you're not gonna lose rolling. So rolling is not a great. So basically, what you are doing is like if you are down, so if you buy back, you lose that. That's done. So you are buying next week, right? So it's not like you're not gonna lose. You're gonna lose money. That's money is gone. When you sell put credit spread close, what happens, debit? Okay, okay, debit. I made a lot of videos. So debit means you pay, credit means you get. When you're buying a debit spread, what do you want to do? You're not receiving, you are paying, right? That's your debit. That's right. When you are selling, you are receiving. You want money unless you want to pay while so you pay while buying and you pay while selling. I mean, you can do that, people will be happy, but you lose money both way. So while buying you pay, while receiving, while selling you receive. For credit, while buying you receive, right? While selling you pay. So just the opposite. Sure. So yeah, cool, cool, cool. Okay, I'm gonna look into the eBay and say goodbye, I guess. Yeah, eBay had a really rough few days. Like the sell-off was really huge, and we slowly coming back. And look at that. This is a good chart. Like this is a 5 minutes, good volume, really upside, and we are right around. So you can actually draw. See, look at this. This was a previous resistance. It was a resistance yesterday too, and today it's acting as a support. So as long as it acts as a support, you can actually long it. So you can do the trade of that if you are day trading. If you are long, not day trading, if you are doing weekly, again, see that was a good support. There's some resistance right around 56-50 area. Once we go that, we're probably going to 58 area. So looks good so far. Looks good. eBay looks good. I'm gonna love this. eBay looks good actually. eBay looks pretty decent. I like it. QQQ is kind of coming up, so be careful. But overall, today looks like a flat day. You don't have to trade every day, but okay. Thanks. Okay, just send. Okay, and then I'll email you. Thanks, I got the email, but thanks, Rans. Thanks. Can you please look at Amazon one more time? I'm gonna look into Amazon and so we are definitely bullish. We are almost hitting all-time high. There's some resistance around 500 and at 550. So we almost touched 500 yesterday. So let's look at that. Yeah, we almost I think 495 or 97. We touched that, we rejected that, we kind of struggling. So anything upside, we basically need to 35 plus, so 3500. So if you got in before, so if you got in before, like if you got in around 32, 33, you can probably, you are up nicely, you can sell it, right? Otherwise, if it moves sideways, you're just losing premium every day. So if you are up, sell nicely. uh, yeah, but see, basically what's the idea is like when you are at support, you buy it. When you are resistance, you sell. Usually it can break out, but if you break out, you can get in again, right? A lot of times what happens, this is support, resistance, we went down again, this support went up, this one kind of acted as a good resistance. We kind of went sideways. We clearly, you see uptrend, maybe this one, then you get in right here, right? So yeah, right now if I do like 5 minutes maybe, so yeah, see, look at that resistance perfectly held. So we are kind of heading, so we may actually kind of head, looks like making a little bit higher high. So we have an event coming in, so we may test at least 3,500 again and see. So if you are doing quick, one thing is like with Amazon spread, it's really hard to sell and buy since the width is so high. So you have to be, so basically you are losing money buying and selling because of the width, and liquidity is bad. But yesterday it was a really great day. Today kind of we are struggling, but looks like pretty bullish, above VWAP. So yeah, crowd is very strong. It has been sleeping for a few days, but really strong now. Yeah, crowd looks really strong. And SPY, and I'm gonna say the day. Okay, let's see. You're probably looking at the day trade. Yeah, see, that's why I said you gotta be careful with the trend and day, right? So we made a trend line, it was going down, then right now it's kind of iffy. That's why one thing is you gotta have a time. And right now we are kind of in a up, but it's not much up. Look at the VWAP. So how is the VWAP doing? Yeah, we are above VWAP. So basically before, below VWAP that was a bearish, now above VWAP kind of bullish for the day. So let's see how it holds. If it's go a little bit up, that's why you need to have a stop loss. So if you got in here and you got in, maybe you stop out like maybe, but make sure, look, give it a time. You don't just jump into and trade if it just touches here support. So that's why you need a, so still struggling around VWAP. So if it goes clearly out of bound, like let's say 52 plus, so if it goes 52 plus, if you are day trading again, right? So look at your things. Probably I will get out, but other than that, it still looks kind of bearish to me. Kind of flag, right? So small flag, so may go down maybe 30, 50, 52 if you are day trading. So depends, but overall market is pretty strong and uptrend. So usually not a great idea to um, bet against the market. Let's look at net. Okay, net is a little consolidating. I'm gonna look at work. Wow, work is literally doing great. A lot of leaps. And what else I had? Work and Uber, no, Lyft. Lyft is dropping every day, so that's a bear flag. So that's some support around 26, but let's see. All right, guys, that's about it. And yeah, thanks for joining. If you like my session, don't forget to like and subscribe. uh, I made a course if you want to get in. uh, I did a course this weekend. A lot of people requested, so I go about like when, how do you choose options, when do you buy, and I'll be adding more contents and pretty much everything from Greeks and everything. A lot of people lose because they don't understand Greek. So you need to understand Greek and how to simulate and everything, and also a lot of the calendar butter and everything, right? So with the options, one thing a lot of people don't understand is with options, what you are doing is like you have to tell, okay, you bought it here, you want it call, so you basically want it, like let's say you bought it for 35, you want it has to be 35. Otherwise, you, even if it goes slowly, you will be losing, right? But with calendar and other strategy, what you can do is, doesn't matter, So if you pick, maybe if it's less than 36 and maybe more than 18, I'm just giving examples, depending, like your risk reward will be different. But if you choose those price, it can go sideways, like it can literally go here, then come back here, come back, like great. You collect money, and you collect money every day. It's not huge, like you're not making 100%, but you're making 20-30%. So for example, sir, for Tesla, or something, even for why I was looking lift, because I have some spreads around. I think if it's above 25 and below 31, I'll be collecting like $40-50 every day. Doesn't matter. I have a lot of contracts though, so one contract even collecting that much, but I'll be cutting $30-40. I have same with. So basically I'm collecting like $100-150 no matter whether it goes down or up. But you got to look into a lot of volatility, implied volatility. What do you look for, right? What delta you choose. So a lot of those things I cover here. So if interested, check it out, the link in there. But I have a lot of free content here, YouTube, TikTok. So yeah, those are always free. But yeah, other than that, let me know. Pretty much I can go, Sandra. I'm gonna thank you. So I'm gonna go and look at the space, I guess, as you are here. Yeah. Yeah, space, we are below 2055 range, so that was a support before, so resistance and also held that support. So kind of below, so definitely if you want to upside, you want to break that, but seems like we will reject. So I feel like it's a good short though. I mean, I'm sorry if you have a call, but I feel like it could be good short, cause the thing is, like, they are mostly a rumored company. They don't have any product yet, they don't have any business yet, they don't have, I don't know what's the revenue. See, well, they made some 378 million. I don't know how they made it, but maybe some selling something. But basically they're zero revenue. Their net income was negative 138 million, and now it's 210. So one thing you need for a stock to go is higher revenue. So if you look at Zoom, you would say like Zoom is crazy priced, but if you look at the chart, you can see one thing. Look at that. 60, 150 double, 330 double, 632. Literally they've been doubling every year, right? So that's crazy. So they even have a profitable, that net income, their profit margin is less, but yeah, I mean margin, I think it's not the gross margin, but just the overall profit. But literally they've been doubling that revenue. That's why they went from $60 to 500. So that's one thing I look into, even if I'm day trading. But day trading doesn't matter much, but yeah, something to, if you are long or something, that's something to do. But yeah, other than that, goodbye, see you, and have a great day. And if you have any questions, comment. And also if you want to make any video, let me know. I will make more videos.